Yes, digital product family, hope you guys are well. Here are 20 huge mistakes that you might be making that's stopping you making that fantastic passive income on Etsy. So let's get into this right now. But before I do, as usual, if you love digital products, you have creating, researching, listing, and all of that mad stuff, then please hit a like, subscribe, smash that notification bell, and let's get going with this fantastic video. Guys, I'm going to give you 20 reasons why you might not be successful or succeeding or getting that amazing passive income on Etsy. So let's get into this right now. Now, number one on my list is that you're actually designing something or you're creating listings for something that there's no demand or they're way oversaturated. Now, it's a simple thing. Some people actually go and design stuff that they think they like and they think it's going to sell. It's all about think. It's not science. You've got to go with science and facts, guys. You do your research and make sure you know for a fact that there's an entry point. You can get into that and you can sell in that, right? And the key to this is going into a niche that is popular, right? Could be Tumblr, Clipart, all the digital products. There's lots of digital product popular niches, right? And then you niche down. I keep saying it, right? You always do that. And then until you find that really fantastic spot where you can actually get into, especially as a newbie, get yourself into that search and get yourself seen and get yourself selling, right? So science-based, not opinion-based, not what you think you like is what works, what is factual, what is science-based, guys. Or else you're going to have a zeroed out store with no sales. I'm telling you now, right? That's number one on my list. It's actually not in any order, but that's a good one. Now, the next thing you do is, even though, let's say you've got into this market and you think it works and it's science-based, if your listing is poor by way of the photography, video, the title, the description, the tags, right? That is massive. Now, what you have to do is, after designing something that you know is going to work or that you know that you can get into, you make sure that your listing SEO is on point, guys, on point. Because don't forget, look, even though you think you got it right and you know what you're selling, go and put your listing out and look at the people around you. Analyze, see what they're doing, what their sales. And like I said, personally, if you want to do your research thoroughly, you're going to need something like EVERBEE here on the left side. You're going to need something like that to thoroughly analyze what people are doing. And I'm talking about like how their listings are looking, their title, their description, their channel tags, and you're going to be able to see what their sales are like. And especially those new ones that are coming through and they're making fantastic sales, they're probably doing something right. So get something like EVERBEE. Link is in my description. You can try it out for free, see what it's like, so that you can analyze and see what people are doing and how they're making things work, right? But aside from that, your SEO has to be on point, right? And what I mean by that is your title needs to have those fantastic keywords where they're unsaturated, where they're great keywords that will give you that volume, but at the same time, the availability to get into ranking it quite high. So that means those keywords need to be good keyword scores, less saturated, not so saturated. And what the key is to have a few different good keywords within your title that are good volume, decent volume, but also unsaturated, right? And these keywords need to go into the product description, need to go into channel tags. It's almost like you're confirming it. And then look, as I keep saying, those images that you do for your listing, oh my gosh, if you're not doing them on point, the photography is not on point, you're not doing it really, you're not standing out, guys. You have to stand out, right? Because when you look and you just go scrolling down on Etsy and you just look and see, you'll know what catches your eye because you'll click on it. So you do your own research, your own initial research. Go look for something that you'd actually want to buy and see why you're clicking on it. Now, it's not, again, it's not a guesswork. It's also science based. So what I would do is think about how those good ones are standing out. What are those good listings doing that make it stand out? And if you're not getting a video on your listing, then you're putting money on that table. I keep telling you, videos help you convert. That's fact. So what I will say is definitely look at good listings that work, right? Look at the ones that are working, that are selling. Again, use EVERBEE to help you with that kind of product analytics. And I've shown you loads of videos on it. Look and see, because the window to your store, sorry, to your listing, to selling, the thing that actually allows them to click is what they see. And what they see is that image, that first main image, right? Yes, the reviews and the price also helps, but that image is going to grab them. And if you grab them correctly, then it goes a long way. So, right? Very, very important, guys. Very, very important. So definitely do that. You know, like I said, once they click inside and they go inside to the listing, you know, once you're into that stage where they're in, then you obviously want to be able to convert. So what they'll do is they'll look on the side, all the images on the side, obviously, and everything needs to be like a confirmation of what they want, you know, answering the questions. Now, another thing that I will say that is massive, once they come into your listing, a lot of people lose them. A lot of people lose those potential sellers because they're not helping to convert. And what helps convert is that a customer, potential customer, wants to know like other things, right? Okay, so they might look at a clip and say, oh, is it transparent? What's the resolution on that? And what you need to do is you need to make sure that you answer as many questions as they may have on your listing, right? You need to answer as many questions as possible through the image listings here, where you might have some written stuff that answers questions, specific ones, and also through the product description, guys. The product description is massive. You also need to make sure that you give yourself links to your store. You want to try and maximize on sales, right? You don't want to just sell one listing, one item. You want them to come to your store again and again and again. Look, if you do something really well, it will sell again and again and again, and they'll come to your store and buy other things if they like your style, if they like the way you are, if they like the way you answer and are helpful in terms of as a seller. And like I said, the product description is a confirmation, gives you all the information that you need, answering all the questions that they may have potentially. Okay, you want to answer as much as you can potentially before they actually come in to the before they actually so that it informs them and they're able to buy your product. So definitely do that. So optimizing those listings. Now, what else do I have? Neglecting. Yeah, this is a big one. Do not neglect the customer. Remember, the customer's always right. Be quick, be responsive, be nice, be polite, be helpful, you know, be giving, be everything, be the one. As a customer, if they come to you, you got to be, you know, you got to be imagine the best version of yourself. Be, you know what? Because those 5-star reviews are absolute gold. I can't stress it enough. It contributes massively to your quality score. Those reviews, oh my God, they are worth a weight in gold. Each of those 5-star reviews, and you want to actually maximize on this. You want to push these. You want to get these. So listen. Actually go out of your way to be as helpful and as nice and as, you know, giving as you can. Honestly, I'm telling you, in the end, when you got those 5-star reviews, you got that 1,000, 2,000 K, whatever it is. Oh my God, the customers will come to you. You don't have to push anymore. You will get the customers running, flocking to you. That's how it works. It's amazing. Once you get to a certain point with your store and you got those amazing sales, you got a good history of sales, you got good reviews, that's it. You passed a certain point. See, this is the beauty about Etsy and the store. Once you put that work in at the beginning, and once you get to a certain point, it's literally they are coming to you. You don't have to push nothing. The Etsy algorithm will love you. It will favor you. It's going to push you up there because it knows you're a good seller, that you're going to be liked by the customer. And then literally the customer will come to you. And that's when you will really make the cash, big cash. That's what I'm talking about. Put the hard work in now, and then you're going to reap it later. Right, more mistakes, more newbie mistakes. Okay. Um, external marketing. Now listen, get yourself an Instagram account, a TikTok account, whatever it is. Just get them on, get them running, and just start using like marketing, you know? You'll be surprised how it looks, you know. Get your designs up on your Instagram, TikTok. You'll be surprised how popular these things can be. And over time you will build, and then slowly you'll start getting those external, you know, traffic to your store. And that's what you want to do. You want to build different multiple ways of driving traffic to your store. That's what you're doing. So build it from now. Get those accounts running. Get those images on your Instagram and TikTok. Put them on there, you know. Start getting the ball rolling, and you'll be surprised how quick you'll start getting people coming through from those socials. It's amazing. It literally is amazing. It doesn't take that long. I mean, I know some people say, yeah, but you know, that's another headache and it takes time. Look, just get the ball rolling. Just get that accounts up for now, yeah? Put a few images up. You'll be surprised how it can, people start coming over to you. Right, next one. Now, I said it before, didn't I? Like niching down. I said it before. Like if you're not niching down, what the hell are you doing? What are you doing? You got to niche down. I look at all my videos. It's all about niching down, right? You look at a really good niche, keep niching down, right? Keep going down. Don't just stay at that level because you're not going to get in. Okay, so do check out my videos. I'm not going to dwell on this, but I'm saying that those of you that are not niching down, that's a big issue. Now, next one is not understanding the terms of service, man. Oh, come on. Please, you can't just be setting up a business and not knowing what the rules are, what the policies are. Get to grips with the rules. Look, we had this whole madness going on lately in terms of the mockups. Remember that? And people are getting shut down, suspended, left, right, and center. Look, Etsy is like that. Right? If you're going to break the rules, then you're out. It's as simple as that. You're banned, you're suspended, and you just don't want that. As much as possible, I know sometimes things happen, mistakes happen. Sometimes you may not be sure, you don't know. And I do understand that. And also, you know, sometimes it's not your fault. And I understand that too. But what I'm saying is, as much as possible, adhere, stick to the TOS, terms of service, stick to the policies, read them, understand them, ask about them, find out from the community forums. If you're not sure, ask, guys, ask and stick to them. Look, we know people are getting shut down left, right, and center for things like trademark and copyright infringement. Come on, you know. Don't go after that madness. Stick to stick to the rules, stick to your own unique design, sell what you do, create a brand for yourself, for your own design, for your own style, guys, right? Don't jump on no bandwagons because you get locked off like that. You get shut down and then you regret it. So don't even contemplate getting into anything that's copyright infringement, trademark, or any of that, right? People say, oh yeah, but you might make some money. Well, it doesn't matter. You're getting shut down anyway, right? So don't go near it. Create your own stuff, which you can do, you know, build, learn, and build your own brand and your own style. And I'm telling you, it's just so satisfying to do that. And it's the right thing to do. So TOS, terms of service, read it, take it in, understand it, right? And then just stick to it. Anyways, next one. The next one is, I can't even read what I wrote, you know. Yeah. Okay. Take advantage of the seasons. Understand that Etsy is like waves, right? There are times in the year, like Q4, like is massive. Some people make their whole money in like a month or two. People make the whole year's income, by the way, in a month or two. It's possible. So what I'm trying to say is, know about the seasons, know about when to ramp up, know about having evergreen, knowing about what you're going to have in your store. You're going to have evergreen things that can sell, tick over through the year, and then you're going to have things that will sell in the seasons, right? Be strategic in your store. Understand that your store is not a game, it's a business. Come on, right? And you got to make sure that you got your strategy on point, right? Make sure that you got seasonal items that you're going to push hard during those times. Gear your designs towards the season. Remember, I say this. I say when you got a design, it could be any niche. When autumn comes or fall comes, make it that autumnal feel designs. Make the orange leaves there in the background, pumpkins. You know, Christmas comes, make it that snow background, Christmas tree. Mix up your design slightly. You can do different angles so that you can attract those customers, those people buying these kind of designs, gifts at this time of year, right? And then go for the evergreens. Go for the pet lovers out there that they're going to buy it all throughout the years because that's what they do, because that's what they are. Go for evergreen stuff and just sell stuff throughout the year as well. Be strategic in this. When you start a business, when you start selling in a niche, you got to be strategic. And again, even when you do this niche down, guys, it's all about niching down. Anyways, let's go for the next one. More nuggets coming your way. So check it. A huge one. This is a huge one. By the way, huge one. This takes discipline, right? It takes persistence. It takes consistency, right? It is not a get rich quick scheme. It's not that. It's a business, right? It's a fantastic business, but just don't expect quick results, right? And then you'll feel better. Know that it's a long game. And then if you get it quicker, it's a bonus, because, you know, we see people getting money quick and some good money. It can happen and it's possible. But what I'm saying is, in your head, in your mind, know that it can take time. And for most people, it does take time. It's a building process. It's a little bit step by step, you know, one sale one day, another week is 2 sales, you know, another week, maybe 3 sales. And it's just a building process. And it's about tweaking, improving, learning, guys. So those that win on this are the ones that have that long-term thought and have the patience. Those that don't have patience for this give up and then they leave the game. So what I'm trying to say is, if you want this to work, and it can be such a fantastic and rewarding and profitable business, have patience, be disciplined, be consistent, right? Know what is working, drill down, and double down on it and start. See what works. One big tip, see what's working from all your listing. What's working, right? There may be 1 or 2 things that you can see that are getting traction, that are working. Double down on those, do different variation of those, you know, and work on those, right? That will help build it, right? Anyways, so what else have I got? Yes. yes. Have a plan A, B, and C, guys. What we learned lately taught us a lot. And listen, I'm a very big advocate of plan A, B, and C. So what I'm saying is, yes, sell on Etsy. Love Etsy. Know Etsy. Have your Etsy as your main business, baby. But you know what? Don't rely fully. Anything can happen at any time. That's just life anyway. Life is like that. Anything can happen at any time, right? You're not guaranteed anything in life. There's no guarantees. So why not have a plan A, B, and C? My plan A, B, and C is this. Plan A is Etsy store. Plan B is selling digital products on different platforms. Plan C is getting a Shopify store of the digital products I sell on a Shopify website store. Simple as that. That way, I've got all my items still on Shopify, and I can try and push traffic through that way. And also, it's other revenue streams. So not only is it a plan A, B, and C if something happens, but it's also different revenue streams, which is fabuloso, you know? Even if some people are selling other items like coloring books, coloring pages, wherever it is, they can even go onto Amazon to sell. So there are other marketplaces, there are other avenues to sell, guys. It's not just here, okay? Have your business baby here, good. But don't just rely, because anything can happen in life. So we don't want to just wake up one morning and something happens. You be like, oh my God, I lost everything. Don't do that to yourself, right? Remember, have your plan A, B, and C, guys. So important. It's just a life thing. It's not even about Etsy, right? Next. What else? Okay. This is a good one, right? Check it. It's about adapting, evolving. Some people say when you put okay, I know this from my own experience. Let's say I got a listing and it's a really good market, it's unsaturated, and I tapped into it, right? And I'm selling crazy. And I'm like, yeah, this golden nugget is the one. I'm the one. I'm winning. I'm going to get the cash today, right? So when you got this listing and you know it's working, then all of a sudden you see new players turning up on the left, on the right of your image listing. You see these guys are undercutting you. This one's got an image that's slightly like yours or a little bit better even, and the price is less, and you're like, what the hell's going on? And then you start looking at your analytics and you'll start saying, whoa, what's going on, man? These guys are making my money's going down on this listing. Why am I not making enough cash on that listing as I did last month or last week, right? Because these new players have entered the game. And this is what I'm saying. in the business in general, in life, you got to evolve, you got to move. So like when things like that happen, you got to be constantly looking at the next opportunity. You got to be constantly working. Now the good thing about this, when you start inside a game or start a niche and you're one of the first ones, you're building up that quality score anyway, so you're still going to be, in good stead. However, you still have to be smart. Look around you, see what people are doing. If they're making a lot more sales and they're doing something specific, think about maybe changing your strategy. So what I'm saying is, you got to move, evolve with the times. Things change sometimes. So like if you got that listing, don't just rely on that one maybe that's making you a lot of cash. Start building other listings that are similar, maybe that you can go into other unsaturated niches. Basically what I'm saying, just keep moving, don't stop. It's an ever evolving thing. It needs work. It's not something that you just put up there, put a listing up there and just shut it off and close off and go away. Nah, it's not like that. But at the same time, don't burn yourself out. At the same time, a big mistake that people do is they burn themselves out. They're constantly on it. They're constantly watching, have I got a sale? What's going on? In the middle of the night, they're checking their app. They're looking at their app. They're like this. They can't sleep. They just want to know why haven't I got a sale? Right? Don't get into it like that. Don't start looking too deep into it. Don't burn yourself out. Don't get yourself stressed over it. Don't do this. Don't be constantly looking. Give yourself breaks, right? Give yourself time out, right? Don't go onto this, because this will burn you out and then you will stop doing it because you're like, you know what? I can't do this anymore. So, you got to know about balance things in your life, balance things with business and life. And it's moderation. It's with anything. You got to have moderation, right? Anything that you go into too much is gonna, it's not gonna be healthy for you. Now, I think I'm gonna stop it there. Actually, I'm gonna stop it there because I think I covered the 20, and I was mentioning like a few in a whole lot. So I mentioned them all together, all 20. So yeah, I'm gonna stop it there. But what I will say is, look, in the end, you will win. Be disciplined, be persistent, right? Be consistent. It will happen for you, and it will work. You will win. Know this, right? Learn, keep learning, keep adapting, keep changing. It's gonna happen for you. The ones that stay the course, the ones that stick to the plan, stick on the path, are the ones that reap the rewards. It's always difficult at the beginning. That's a fact. Good things don't come easy. So it's going to be hard. It's going to take work. It's going to take learning. It's going to take failing and then learning again. Sometimes, you might fail a few times. That's okay. That's okay, because you will learn from this and you will come back stronger. And you will break through this fantastic algorithm, which is going to favor you. And then it's going to love you and elevate you to the ranks of the page 1, where you're going to make those fantastic sales and those great 5-star reviews will come through. And then you will become the one. So it will work for you. Just have that patience, guys. And I shall see you on the next video. Don't forget to check all the links in my description and all the videos that are coming up. If you love this video, you love creating, researching, listing, and all of that mad stuff, then please hit the like, subscribe, smash that notification bell, and I shall see you on the next video.